Hello Virgo, welcome to your June 16th through 30th reading. This is a collective reading for all Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the second half of June 2019. If you'd like a private reading for your personal energy, please go to royalmystic.com and schedule your reading. I'll be happy to assist you once you have an appointment. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirits, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. Thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages. We receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you so much for your divine guidance. You are always welcome and very appreciated. Thank you so much. Here we go, Virgo. Nice, starting off with a celebration and a victory. In your Virgo energy, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, and King of Swords. That's your here and now. Then we have relationship, love life, and spiritual life. And we have career and finance. These are great cards. Here, oh, wait till you see the underlayer. Took my breath away. Boom. 10 of Pentacles is the underlayer. This is amazing and great. This is a connection of full-on commitment and abundance. So this is a large sum of money, or a very long-term commitment with a large sum of money. Can be both. We accept both. I know I do. I'm a Virgo cusp, but not a full-on Virgo. But hey, you know, it could run my way, and hope every Virgo gets their share too. So here's the Three of Cups, which is the beautiful energy of people pouring into you. This is celebration. So this is an exchange of energy, of love and light. It can be a celebration that's, a family gathering that's a celebration, or just a moment of celebration for some victory. This 10 of Pentacles would be a real good reason. We have the Six of Wands, which is a victory card, being on parade, basically being the returning home victorious from battle. So this allows you to move forward, be seen head and shoulders above the rest. So if you're competing or in some kind of position of trying to win favor, this is showing you're being victorious at that. Here is the ever-present wonderful King of Pentacles. This is the Virgo King. He is King Midas. This means, and we're talking about financial commitment, and he's showing up because he sees the money. This is a really good, strong card for something being all in, or something fully making commitment, a financial commitment, or a commitment of interest in you, because this is you making a commitment as well. So this chair is, if you think about it, is like 3,000 pounds. He's not showing up for nothing. He's showing up because he's making himself known. He is making a statement with this. So he's showing up and being present. Then you have the King of Swords, who's also a very strong energy. This would be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And this particular card is the Archangel Michael. That is what he is known for. When you think about the Archangel Michael, you've got to remember that you have to allow them to intervene in your behalf. So you have to just tell them they have permission to assist you. Everyone has free will, and they don't just jump in unless you call on them. So the King of Swords is also someone who gravitates to a specific position. Okay, like for jobs, they're attracted to certain kinds of employment. It seems they really gravitate toward being an attorney, anybody in the legal field, anyone who is in law enforcement, anyone who's in court processing, a judge or someone in the court system, not the defendant, someone who is in that little bailiwick of government process, okay? DA, things like that. Then you've got people who are drawn to more decision-making things like engineers, mathematical things. You know, that's an engineer thing. Then you've got the doctors. You've got because of the knives. Okay, so it'd be a surgeon. Just a number of different fields they go to, but one of them is law enforcement and armed services. This is the archangel, so he is also the patron saint of all first responders. So that's the kind of person we're dealing with. Someone who makes a lot of commitment, and this is showing this here, to helping make sure everything goes smoothly, and or it is the victory for someone who's in this could be a lawsuit or a settlement of some kind. That's why all this happiness is going on here. We also have the energy of this particular card coming in to clear obstacles. The Archangel Michael can clear anything out of the way that's blocking you. Now, the only blockage I'm showing is you deciding not to decide. There's a particular thing you're just waiting for the right, either waiting to hear or you're waiting for the right moment. This is deciding that the timing has to be perfect, so you're on hold. Then while you're on hold, you're having a small little panic here, saying, oh God, it could go wrong this way and that, and what if this happens and that happens? So don't let yourself run away, okay, with yourself. Don't bolt like a wild horse. Allow yourself to realize these are only thoughts, and feel the fear and do it anyway, because everybody gets fear, and sometimes it's just your mind overthinking, and this is one of those times. We have this offer coming in from Divine. This can be an offer of love, an offer of something new, a new opportunity, but you're leaning back away from it. You're skeptical of it. So it may have to do with this moment. I'll know more in a second when we do the clarifiers. You're not jumping at the chance. That's all I'm saying. So here is the Eight of Rods. This is a communication back and forth regarding stability of finances, it looks like. Okay, so this can be an opportunity of work for someone, or it can be talking about communication regarding how you set up your finances if you're already retired, or if you aren't the person earning the money, it's the communication regarding how to handle the money. Now, whatever it is, you're very stable and financially secure. This is for sure, because this is talking about the Garden of Eden. And in the Garden of Eden, everything was done. Everything was managed. There was no worries about if there was food or if there was going to be warm enough or cold enough. You see what I'm saying? No illness, no pain, no judgment, no fear. Okay? So everything is provided as long as you believe it is. Okay, the second, and this is the quintessential story of the Garden of Eden, because the minute in the story, the minute that Eve started to doubt and become self-aware and allow fear and all those things in, that was the end of the Garden of Eden. So when we can bring ourselves into the moment of realizing we are provided for, as long as we believe we are, that's when you get this wonderful balance. It is a very hard thing to attain, because we all doubt. That's what that is. King of Wands. This is a fire sign energy, which would be Aries, Leo, or Sag. It's also talking about someone who could be self-employed. Okay, so that would mean you're provided for. And it can also be talking about someone who is in that work mode, or the boss, because wands stand for work and he's the king, so the boss. Okay, let's see what the clarifiers have to say, Virgo. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Gods and Goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. Thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages. We receive them in the love and light they are intended. We thank you so much for these divine blessings and messages. We welcome you always, and we appreciate your presence here. Okay. It looks like the party's over. Okay. We had a good time. There's cups laying around. Let's move forward. Now here's that 4 of Cups being offered again. So this might even be a little bit of a, oh, I've overdone it, so now I need to hold back, and I shouldn't have done all that. And here's the universe still trying to give you something, and you're not really receptive. 2 of Cups. You've got the King and the Queen of Swords together here. Death card. That's not a bad card. Very nice. All right. So, waiting for the decision, or waiting for this particular breakthrough financially or abundance. It could stand for commitment as well. 2 of Swords is saying we're deciding not to decide. We're not really sure how we're going to handle this. Okay. Or it's up to someone else to make the judgment, because it's a blindfolded. So like trying to make an impartial. 3 of Cups, party, party, party. Cleaning up the mess after the party. So whatever you've been planting around, it's time to pay the piper. So you've got these 2 left. Don't be looking at what you wasted. Move forward. Don't get stuck in that buyer's remorse, right? 6 of Wands with the 4 of Cups. Beautiful energy of celebration and being lifted up, head and shoulders above the rest, and getting a big offer coming in. Whether you're aware of it or not, it is quite a special thing because it's coming from higher source. Okay? King of Pentacles and 2 of Cups. So, very much being anchored in your Virgo energy. And the 2 of Cups is a beautiful energy of having a soul union. So this can be making a full commitment to someone else or to yourself. This can mean your higher self coming in and you giving that precedence, okay? Understanding that higher self is important and honoring it. This is the beautiful Archangel Ariel here, and Ariel will go the distance through this, whoever this is, if it's you or someone else, whoever it is, will be in for the duration. This person does not give up easily. King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So the King of Swords, Archangel Michael energy, serve and protect energy, devoted, making sure everything is going the way it's supposed to go, fighting for the just cause. And the Queen of Swords can have the same thing in the feminine. However, there's another thing that this person does, this particular queen. She will speak her truth, okay? Stand up for herself. She is also, this can be talking about having the moment to free your intellect, okay? So sometimes it's talking about a job interview, okay? But it does mean speaking up, okay? Now we have the 2 of Swords, which is waiting for that decision. And the Death card means death to the old way. Finally, it's going to be removed. When the Death card comes in, it cuts all previous ties. It takes all the old broken stuff and all the old garbage out. And you get a clean slate, wipes the slate clean. Fresh start. So the 9 of Swords with the 5 of Swords. So this is having a false claim, okay, or having a false victory. Don't allow yourself as well to worry about someone else who's trying to stake a claim on you. This is somebody whose energy is trying to claim you or trying to claim credit for something. They will be exposed, okay? But also, don't get yourself all worked up in the worry about what may happen when it hasn't happened yet, okay? This is what you're doing. You're worrying about something that hasn't happened yet. Now, this Five of Swords energy definitely is somebody that is a pain in the neck, but you don't have to give them any influence. Four of Cups, and there's the cup. So this is, you've got the Two of Cups twice, and you're doubting it here, and the universe saying, nope, this is the one. So this is talking about healing. It can talk about love. It can talk about a blessing on the new beginning. This Ace of Cups is a gift from divine. It is the highest holy blessing that can be given. And it's talking about restoring yourself. This is the elixir of life. This is the Holy Grail. The wonderful cup card. And it's in the love life and spiritual life. And that means this relationship is amazing, and something coming through is new. There's a new beginning. So you may be trying to decide if you're going to venture off into that. That's what you're lamenting over. But it can be a relationship with your higher self as well. Okay? Because that is from Source. Now, let's move into career and finance. We have the Eight of Wands, communication, back and forth, negotiation, and the Fool. This is an adventurous soul. He's ready for his new beginning. He's had an ending and a new beginning simultaneously, which is a clean break and moving forward. Don't take any of your old issues with you. You cannot pack them. The bag is not big enough. So you got to go in with a clean mind, clean slate. Remember? That's all. You don't have any old stuff if you let this go. Okay? Let it go. So here is this little young fella with his heart out there in front. Very innocent and moving forward in a new direction. Happy as a lark. Okay? Adventure, adventure. Life is an adventure. The zero in the major arcana stands for the unbroken circle of life. So this is a wonderful card to begin. So for some of you who are retiring, okay, or about to, or have or already, this is the adventure you're on, the next chapter, right? Security is here. You are safe. You are good as long as you can continue your manifestation. I know this sounds like hooey for those of you who have not done any law of attraction stuff, but it really works. I have done it. So Two of Pentacles is balancing throughout the chaos. This is the hard part. If you're going to believe for this wonderful thing to be true and keep that energy going, there's lots of stuff trying to shake you out of it. Okay, the natural is always trying to present something different from what you're imagining or different from what you're believing for or feel called. It almost feels like maybe you're crazy because you're wishing for it to be something different, or you feel like it's going to be something and it's not appeared yet. Just stay focused. Just stay focused. Don't let the chaos distract you from your visioning. Here is the King of Wands. So whoever's going in for either doing your own thing, this is a very entrepreneurial energy, or the new boss, you are learning something new. This can be also just taking action and beginning your own thing. Eight of Pentacles is learning all the details and how to be a specialized person in something so that you are more valuable. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. It sure talks about a lot of prosperity, Virgo. Please don't forget we have the weeklies, and you can watch those, and they have a meditation at the end. And if you want to become a Royal Mystic member, if you just love you some Royal Mystic and feel motivated, I do daily readings with a meditation every day, and you can check those out. Join down below for $4.99 a month, and you get about 25 readings, give or take, depending on how many weekends there are in the month. And I'll be happy to have you part of my Vibe Tribe. We will meet you back here in July. So I send you blessings, love, prosperity, and abundance. Lots and lots and lots of happiness and joy. Happy June. Happy second half of June, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.